Greetings and welcome to New York. Along with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich. Almost time for tonight's face-off.
Great to be here, Mike. Let's take a look at the starting goalies for tonight's game. Between the pipes, for Anaheim, Tom Askey. And in the other net, in goal, for New York, Mike Richter.
We're live in New York. The Mighty Ducks with it. Solani at the point. Anaheim chases it down. Correa stopped the puck. Gretzky gates his way through the neutral zone. Saved by Askey. The Rangers set up shop. Along the board. Correa leading the rush. Big drive. Treble starts it the other way. Treble controls at the point. Richter save.
Tremendous save.
Circles it. Treble fights off the check. The Rangers control at the point. Solani starts it the other way. Solani skates his way through the neutral zone. Snag by Richter. Long to Sundstrom. Sundstrom leading the rush. Doesn't get through.
That was a great defensive play.
Finds Treble. Solani looking. Kicked out by Richter.
That was a good opportunity.
Solani, a tough year.
His lack of production is a bit surprising.
Graves faces off in his own zone. Finds Graves. Marha skates it up on the wing. Marha in the corner. To Leclerc. Frazier bringing it ahead. Slap shot.
1 minute remaining.
Marha leading the rush. Kicked out by Richter.
That's a good scoring opportunity. It goes down as a quality chance.
Feeds it across. Offside pass. Right side to Frazier. Marha right in front of the net. We have some fisticuffs. That ought to get the crowd into it. And Anaheim gets a chance on the power play.
Oh, a terrible penalty. Anaheim with a chance to take the lead now.
Rangers penalty, number 9, Adam Graves. Anaheim penalty, number 27, Mike Leclerc. 5 minutes for fighting.
Once these two guys get going, the best thing you can do as a referee is stay the heck out of the way.
That little scrap will cost each of these players 5 minutes.
Anaheim making teams pay for taking bad penalties.
Face off in the left circle. Wrist shot. New York, 0. The Mighty Ducks, 0. We're ready now for the start of the second period.
Still a lot of hockey left in this one.
Ruchin skates his way through the neutral zone. Solani with a slap shot. Over to Solani. Dumps it into the corner. Gathered in, Pusher. Loads it up and fires. Leach races back together. Solani retrieves it. Solani bringing it ahead. Solani races back together. Solani fires a slapper. Cross-ice pass. Anaheim back to get it. The Mighty Ducks fail to take advantage of that power play opportunity. Along to Kovalov. In the corner to Pusher. Gathered in by Solani. Solani gets shoved. Right side to Kovalov.
A game of cat and mouse right now as both teams are trying to feel each other out.
Kicked out by Askey. Feeds it across. Puck brought along by Ruchin. In the corner. In the corner. Kovalov along the boards. The Rangers set up shop. Anaheim back to get it.
1 minute remaining.
Feeds it across. Gathered in by Marha. To Gretzky. Odd man rush. Glove by Askey.
New York controlling the action now.
Right in front of the net. We can't get it. New York, 0. The Mighty Ducks, 0. We're moments away from the start of the third period.
Tight game. This could go either way.
One back to Leach. Sundstrom controls at the point. Stood up by Kovalov. Cut off by Gretzky. He scores! Gretzky finds the range. The Rangers take the lead.
Doc, he picked the corner and nailed that one. Gretzky made that one happen all by himself.
Rangers goal, number 99, Wayne Gretzky.
Unassisted goal by Gretzky. Rockets one. Cross-ice pass. Solani leading the rush. Richter to make the stop.
Solani Misfired on that puck right in front.
Shoot! Right side to Sundstrom. Doesn't connect. Gretzky retrieves it. Gretzky with a slap shot. Kicked out by Askey.
He was right there.
Gathered in by Huda. Solani zigzags his way in down the boards. Green with it at the point. The Mighty Ducks looking for the equalizer. Big save! Anaheim chases it down. Korea fires away. Leads it along to Kovalov. Kovalov tees it up. Left side to Huda. Solani skates his way through the neutral zone. Covered by Richter. The Mighty Ducks win the draw. Offside is the signal.
Oh, Lady Luck hasn't been on his side. He's not getting any easy points, and that has kept his scoring down.
One by Ruchin. Gray skates his way through the neutral zone. Score! Gray on the wrister. The Mighty Ducks find themselves trailing by even more.
The goaltender had no chance on that one. Graves took the puck and he put it in the net.
Rangers goal, number 9, Adam Graves.
Graves unassisted. Face-off won by Ruchin. Graves with a shot. Knifed away by Fraser. Leclerc had it, lost it.
1 minute left in the third period.
The Mighty Ducks with it. McLean in the corner. Graves not getting up.
Well, let's hope that's just a burner. Sometimes you get an injury where it stings for a couple of seconds, and then you're okay. Initially, it looked just like another hockey player falling in a hockey game, but this one doesn't look good.
Graves still trying to shake off the effects of that collision. Face off in the right circle. New York back to get it. Didn't get through. Time running down in the period. Treble along the board. To Gretzky. That'll go wide of the cage. The final horn sounds, and this one goes into the books as a victory for New York. For my partner Darren Pang, Mike Emmerich saying good night all.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. The third star from the New York Rangers, number 99, Wayne Gretzky. The second star from the New York Rangers, number 9, Adam Graves. And the first star of the game from the New York Rangers, number 35, Mike Richter.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thanks for joining us tonight. Along with Darren Pang, Mike Emmerich, we're just about set to drop the puck.
Great to be here, Mike. Let's take a look at the starting goalies for tonight's game. Getting the nod in goal for Anaheim, Tom Askey. And at the other end of the ice, in goal for New York, Tommy Salo.
We're ready to get underway in New York. Face-off won by Green. He scores! Salami finds the range. Mighty Ducks take the lead.
Doc, he picked the corner and nailed that one. Green got it to Solani, and he buries it.
Anaheim goal, number 8, Teemu Solani. The assist to number 39, Travis Green.
Green picks up the assist. Crushed by Solani.
He was right in the line of fire.
Salo there to make the stop. Reichel upended in front of the net. Tchaikovsky leading the rush. Tchaikovsky, a drive. Anaheim with it. Salami with a slap shot. Puck brought along by Tchaikovsky. Huda passes the Mighty Ducks. Ruled offside. People have come to expect better numbers by Huda.
It's one of those things you can't explain.
Face off in neutral ice. Anaheim would love to have an insurance bid. Bannister races back to get it. 2-on-1. Marha along the board. Score! Marha with the big blast. Islanders find themselves trailing by even more.
He overpowered the goaltender with that rocket. He didn't need any of his teammates on that one. He was able to do it himself.
Face off at center ice. Draw one by Reichel. In the corner. Kick wide by Salo. Anaheim chases it down. Whistled for a two-line pass. Smolinski whirling with it. Askey there to make the stop.
Great chance there.
New York trail. Big save.
That one looked like it was shot out of a cannon.
Stood up by Chorsky. Shooting. Anaheim back to get it. Saved by Askey. Linden shooting. Hammered into the boards. Ouch! Correa skates it up on the wing. Cross ice pass.
1 minute left of the first period.
Ruchin races back to get it. That shot's wide. Cross ice pass. Ruchin finds Leclerc. Time running down in the period. Bannister gets shoved. Hammered into the boards. Ouch! The horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. Anaheim 2, the Islanders 0. We're just about ready for the start of the second period. One back, Korea. The Mighty Ducks. Goal at the point. Tarkovsky starts it the other way. 3-on-2. Save by Askey. Tarkovsky pushed off the puck. Played. Askey. Solani with it at the point. Gathered in by Paulty. He can't get it. On the wing. Korea with it at the point. Salo in the webbing of his catching glove.
Oh, almost.
Right side to Solani. Tarkovsky retrieves it. Paulty passes. Askey in the corner. To Solani. Solani skates it up on the wing. Solani. He scores! Another goal by Solani. The Mighty Ducks increase their lead.
Oh, he's got his hands high up in the air. That little exercise has not had much practice this season. He found himself in great position after the pass, and he did the rest himself.
Face off in neutral ice. Draw one by Ruchin. Slap shot. Save by Askey. Short pass to Marha. Marha at the point. Bottled up by Leclerc. Elon pushed off the puck. Chorsky bringing it ahead. Leclerc zigzags his way in down the board. Gathered in by Pilon. Cross ice pass. 3-on-2. Save by Askey. The Mighty Ducks on a 3-on-2.
1 minute left in the period.
The Islanders with it. 3-on-2. Save by Askey. Over to Bannister. Marha along the boards. Mark by Salo.
Oh, great save!
Shoots! Chorsky skates his way through the neutral zone. And that'll do it for the second period. Anaheim 3, the Islanders 0. We're ready now for the start of the third period.
New York in need of a miracle here.
One by Green. Solani scores! Solani, a hat trick! The Islanders find themselves trailing by even more.
That was a great shot. He was just able to squeak it into the corner. He found himself in great position after the pass, and he did the rest himself.
Anaheim goal, number 8, Teemu Solani, assisted by number 39, Travis Green.
Green with the assist. Berard passes. Correa in the corner. Kicked out by Salo.
Holy jumping! What a save!
Blocked by Askey.
Oh, almost.
Puck brought along by Solani. Salo, the save. He scores! Another goal by Solani. The Mighty Ducks increased their lead.
He got off a quick wrister that found its way into the net. Green got it to Solani, and he buries it.
Green picks up the assist. Face-off won by Ruchin. Chorsky fires away. Marha bringing it ahead. Saved by Salo. Chorsky pushed off the puck. Marha skates his way through the neutral zone. Left side to Smolinski. Linden bringing it ahead. Oh, is he hit?
Bannister drilled by Smolinski.
5-minute majors, they earned them. The number of players on the ice will remain the same here.
Islanders penalty, number 7, Scott LaChance. 5 minutes for fighting. Anaheim penalty, number 27, Mike Leclerc. 5 minutes for fighting.
These two guys had had just enough of each other and decided it was time to drop the gloves.
5 minutes in the penalty box should cool these guys off. Face off in neutral ice. Anaheim with it. Green in the corner. To Correa. Kicked out by Salo.
Holy jumping! What a save!
New York behind. Takes a shot. Treble retrieves it. Shooting! Shot. Brings it off the post.
He missed scoring by just a couple of inches.
To Tchaikovsky. Reichel along the board. Saved by Askey. Gathered in by Askey. He can't get it.
1 minute left in regulation.
Cutting in by Salo. Marha with a shot. Puck brought along by Linden. Kicked out by Askey. Finds Pusher. Marha bringing it ahead. Denied by Salo.
Boy, is he looking sharp.
The final horn sounds, and this one goes into the books as a victory for Anaheim.
Well, Mike, this one wasn't even close tonight. It was a blowout.
For my partner Darren Pang, this is Mike Emmerich saying so long.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. The third star from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 39, Travis Green. The second star from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 8, Teemu Solani. And the first star of the game from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 67, Tom Askey.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Greetings and welcome to Detroit. Along with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich. Almost time for tonight's face-off.
Great to be here, Mike. Let's take a look at the starting goalies for tonight's game. Getting the nod in goal for Anaheim, Tom Askey. And in the opposite net, in goal for Detroit, Chris Osgood.
We're ready to get underway in Detroit. One back to Lonnie. He scores! Solani finds the range. Mighty Ducks take the lead.
Doc, he picked the corner and nailed that one. He found himself in great position after the pass, and he did the rest himself.
Anaheim goal, number 8, Teemu Solani. The assist to number 39, Travis Green.
Green picks up the assist. Draw one by Green. Solani scores! Another goal by Solani. The Red Wings find themselves trailing by even more.
That was a great shot. He was just able to squeak it into the corner. Green got it to Solani, and he buries it.
Anaheim goal, number 8, Teemu Solani. Assisted by number 39, Travis Green.
Green picks up the assist. Intercepted by Yzerman. Walks in front. Over to Yzerman. On the wing. Treble starts it the other way. The Mighty Ducks leading. Huda sets it up. McCarty to Shaw. Huda races back to get it. Rockets one. McCowan waits behind his own net. People have come to expect better numbers by Huda.
It's one of those things you can't explain.
Face off to the left of the net. Won by the Mighty Ducks. Doesn't connect. Just out of reach. Anaheim chases it down. Finds Ruchin. Anaheim back to get it. Cross-ice pass. Right side to Fedorov. Bannister bringing it ahead. The Red Wings trail. 3-on-2. Pass picked off by Ruchin. Puck brought along by Fedorov. Crushed by LaPointe.
Bannister, the fella on the wrong end of that body check.
Fedorov brings it in, offside. Kozlov not having one of his better years.
Have to get hot to reach his normal output.
Face off at center ice. Solani at the point. Kick wide by Osgood.
Solani misfired on that puck right in front.
Along the boards. Correa with it at the point. Dancing in.
1 minute remaining.
Leads McCarty. Yzerman tees it up. The Red Wings set up shop. Cutting in. Solani races back to get it. Left side to Correa. Finds Shanahan. Wow, what a bone-jarring hit.
If you're not paying attention, you'll pay the price.
That's the end of the first period. Anaheim 2, the Red Wings 0. We're just about ready for the start of the second period. Green wins the draw. Solani and the Mighty Ducks are offside. Didn't get through. Feeds it along to Solani. Solani, a drive. Off the wall to Shanahan. Feeds it across. Yzerman with a shot. Short pass to Solani. Solani skates his way through the neutral zone. Anaheim back to get it. Crushed by Shanahan. Ouch! Cut off by Yzerman. Solani controls at the point. Smothered by Osgood. Osgood, a good year in goals against average.
He's been aided by a solid defense in front of him.
Face off to the right of the net. Angles it off the boards. Pusher skates it up on the wing. On the wing. Takes a shot. Feeds it across. Marha bringing it ahead. Cutting in. Kicked out by Osgood. Just out of reach. The point at the point. Right in front of the net. Hands it to Pusher. Marha with it. Marha in the corner. Finds the point. The point leading the rush. Bannister faces back to get it. To Pusher. To Leclerc. Leclerc controls at the point. Crunch by Krupp.
He was right in the line of fire.
1 minute left in the period.
Wow, what a bone-jarring hit.
A point. Physical in this game right from the start.
Along the boards. Hit the post with the shot. Kozlov skates his way through the neutral zone. Leclerc takes a little shove, and that'll do it for the second period. Anaheim 2, the Red Wings 0. We are set for the start of the third period. Won by Anaheim. Shooting! Taps to the hip. Puck brought along by McCarty. Solani retrieves it. On the wing. Solani with a shot. Solani behind the net. Finds Shanahan. 2 on none. Kicked out by Askey. Left side to McCarty. Green with it. Correa controls at the point. Cross-ice pass. Pass to the head. Huda starts it the other way. Off the wall to Solani. Rockets one. Gathered in by Solani. Eiserman circles with it. In the wing. Shanahan bringing it ahead. Puck brought along by Solani. Correa leading the rush. Off the board. Feeds it along to Shanahan. Shanahan races back to get it. The Mighty Ducks leading. Denied by Askey. Solani bringing it ahead. Crunched by Green.
McCarty absolutely hammered out there.
Feeds it across. Puck brought along by Solani. Blocked by Osgood.
Ooh, chances like that keep the statisticians busy downstairs.
Solani his game to the next level this year.
Those extra goals have been a welcome addition to the team.
Roth faces off in his own zone.
1 minute left in the third period.
Ruchin in the corner. Banks it off the wall to LaPointe. Askey starts it the other way. Bannister knocked down. Just out of reach. Feeds it across. Cross-ice pass. Marha leading the rush. And that will do it. The Mighty Ducks pull this one out. For my partner Darren Pang, this is Mike Emmerich saying so long.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. The third star from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 39, Travis Green. The second star from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 8, Teemu Solani. And the first star of the game from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 67, Tom Askey.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome to Dallas. Along with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich. Hello again, everyone.
Always a pleasure to work with you, Mike. Let's look at the goaltending matchup for tonight's game. In goal for Anaheim, Tom Askey. And at the other end of the ice, starting for Dallas, Ed Belfour.
We're just about ready for the start of tonight's game in Dallas. Face-off won by Green. Big shot. Score! Madonna with the big blast. Mighty Ducks now find themselves trailing.
Oh, that puck was bouncing like a lacrosse ball, and it found its way through.
Dallas goal, number 9, Mike Modano.
No assists on the goal by Madonna. Long to Madonna. Huda gets shoved. Anaheim chases it down. The Mighty Ducks set up shop. Behind the net. Cross-ice pass. Anaheim chases it down. Hatcher waits behind his own net. Doesn't connect. On the wing. Stoppage of play on a two-line pass. Lonnie, disappointing year.
His lack of production is a bit surprising.
Face off to the right of the net. Over to Nieuwendyk. Dallas, 1. The Mighty Ducks, 0. Over to Verbeek. Verbeek bringing it ahead. Nieuwendyk gets shoved. In the corner. Leads it across. On the wing. Leclerc gets bumped. Puck brought along by Nieuwendyk. Pusher leading the rush. Ruchin shooting. Leclerc. Wrist shot. Langenbrunner skates his way through the neutral zone. 3-on-2. Dancing in. Belfort. Save.
Momentum, as always, plays a big role. Anaheim with the upper hand right now.
A good overtime record for Anaheim.
This team really turns it up in overtime.
Face off to the right of the net. One back to Lonnie. The Mighty Ducks control at the point, but he was across two lines. Solani may be eyeing a title. Madano faces off in his own zone. Taps it ahead. Luka bringing it ahead. Over to Matvechuk. Two-line pass is called. Solani, disappointing year.
Have to get hot to reach his normal output.
Face off to the right of the net. Over to Solani.
1 minute left of the first period.
Belfort, the save. Belfort out to play it. Cleveland starts it the other way. The Mighty Ducks with it. Solani fires a slapper. Matvechuk takes a little shove. Lehtinen controls at the point. Angles it off the board. And that'll do it for the first period. Dallas 1, the Mighty Ducks 0. We're ready now for the start of the second period.
Dallas looking to up their lead as things get underway.
One back, Korea. Skrudland fires away. Anaheim back to get it. Crushed by Skrudland.
Boy, was he punished.
Caught by Belfour.
Ooh, chances like that keep the statisticians busy downstairs.
Green bumped. Madano pushed off the puck. Skrudland gets shoved. 5-minute majors, they earned them.
Dallas penalty, number 2, Darian Hatcher, 5 minutes for fighting. Anaheim penalty, number 39, Travis Green, 5 minutes for fighting.
Both decided they wanted to go, and after that, there was no stopping them.
Each player will receive a fighting major. The draw at center ice. Zubov handles the puck. Pusher leading the rush. The play is called back for offside. Verbeek, a disappointing year.
His lack of production is a bit surprising.
Face off at center ice. The Mighty Ducks looking for the equalizer. Save by Askey. Sandstrom with it at the point. Save by Belfour. Correa at the point. Correa slammed into the board.
Correa punished.
Right in front of the net. Muni. Solid check by Madano. Solani starts it the other way. Puck brought along by Solani. Dancing in. Finds Madano. Puck brought along by Lehtinen. Madano behind the net. To Solani. Solani at the point. Saved by Belfour. Cutting in. Madano starts it the other way.
1 minute left of the second period.
Over to Sandstrom. In the corner. He can't get it. Huda races back to get it. Dallas 1, the Mighty Ducks 0. That was a two-line pass. Time running down in the period. Verbeek pushed off the puck. In the corner. The horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. Dallas 1, the Mighty Ducks 0. We're ready now for the start of the third period.
This should be an exciting finish, Mike.
Madonna with it. Lehtinen controls at the point. Put up by Muni. Solani skates it up on the wing. Correa races back to get it. Correa! Kicked out by Belfort. Matichuk retrieves it. Right side to Madonna. Lehtinen controls at the point. On the wing. Banks it off the wall to Sandstrom. Dallas back to get it. Madonna. Score! Madonna with another goal. The Mighty Ducks find themselves trailing by even more.
That was a great shot. He was just able to squeak it into the corner. When you move the puck like that, you get the defense chasing you and way out of position.
Face off at center ice. Hands it to Nieuwendyk. Nieuwendyk with it at the point. The Stars set up shop. Bannister skates his way through the neutral zone. Kicked wide by Belfort. Anaheim trails. Askey with the chest save. Feeds it across. Marha bringing it ahead. He was belted by Ruchin.
Boy, was he punished.
Didn't get through. Stood up by Nieuwendyk. Verbeek starts it the other way. Zubov races back to get it. Sidor and the Stars are offside. Verbeek, a disappointing year.
For some reason, goals have become hard to come by for him.
Draw in the neutral zone. Over to Solani. Cross ice pass. A long blast by Skrudland. Huda retrieves it. Solani skates his way through the neutral zone.
1 minute left in regulation.
Rushed by Lehtinen.
I hope he still remembers his name after that hit.
Hatcher looking. Play stops as a penalty is called. And the Stars will have the man advantage.
The Stars, a golden opportunity to increase their lead.
Anaheim penalty, number 6. Doug Huda, 2 minutes for high sticking.
Penalty called by the referee. Huda will head to the box.
Dallas, on a roll right now. They're doing all the little things that make a power play successful.
Score! It's a power play goal. The Stars are pulling away.
Doc, he picked the corner and nailed that one. Madonna got it to Sidor, and he buries it.
Dallas goal, number 5. Daryl Sidor. The assist to number 9, Mike Modano.
Madonna picks up the assist. Face off in neutral ice. Langenbrunner retrieves it. Under 20 seconds remaining in the period. Shot. Anaheim chases it down. And that will do it. Stars pull this one out.
Tremendous effort by Dallas. Everything went their way.
For my partner Darren Pang, this is Mike Emmerich saying so long.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. The third star from the Dallas Stars, number 26, Yuri Lehtinen. The second star from the Dallas Stars, number 5, Daryl Sidor. And the first star of the game from the Dallas Stars, number 9, Mike Modano.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Greetings and welcome to Anaheim. Along with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich. Almost time for tonight's face-off.
Great to be here, Mike. Let's take a look at the starting goalies for tonight's game. Between the pipes, for San Jose, Mike Vernon. And in the other net, in goal, for Anaheim, Tom Askey.
We're live in Anaheim. One back, Korea. Shot. Doesn't connect. Treble skates it up on the wing. On the wing. Granado. Best shot. Right side, Marlowe. Score! Askey beaten by the wrist shot. Mighty Ducks now find themselves trailing.
Boy, did he take advantage of the mistake by Askey. Marlowe made that one happen all by himself.
Unassisted goal by Marlowe. Korea skates it up on the wing. Korea fights off the check. On the wing. Green! At the post with the shot! San Jose with it. Kicked out by Askey.
Oh, almost.
Salami along the board. Didn't get through. Feeds it across. The Sharks ruled offside. Face off and neutral ice. San Jose would love to have an insurance pool. Leclerc looking. Vernon there to make the stop. Odd man rush. Big drive. Pusher starts it the other way. Couple of guys a little bit testy. That ought to get the crowd into it. And Anaheim will go on the power play.
Not a good penalty for San Jose. This penalty could really come back to haunt them.
Anaheim penalty, number 5. Drew Bannister, 5 minutes for fighting. San Jose penalty, number 11, Owen Nolan.
Each guy wanted a piece of the other guy, and they got their wish.
5 minutes apiece for the combatants.
Anaheim on a roll right now. They're doing all the little things that make a power play successful.
Korea skates it up on the wing. Marham with a slap shot. Salami races back to get it. He scores! Power play goal by the Mighty Ducks. And it's a tie hockey game.
Now that goal gave these fans something to cheer about.
The goal is under review.
They're checking upstairs to make sure no one was in the crease.
There's definitely someone in the area. We'll have to see how they call it.
The goal will stand.
Good call by the referee.
Anaheim goal, number 20, Steve Ruchin. Assist 2, number 8, Teemu Solani. And number 10, Josef Marha. Face off at center ice. Gathered in by Korea. Up
the wall to Granato. Didn't get through. Carlo bringing it ahead. Askey, the save. Leads it along to Huda. To Solani.
1 minute remaining.
Two-line pass is called. Face-off won by Ricci. Ricci in the corner. Dancing in. Huda along the board. Huda at the point. 20 seconds left in the period. Vernon out of his net. Ruchin in the corner. Kicked out by Vernon. Oh, great save. That's the end of the first period. Anaheim won. The Sharks won. We're moments away from the start of the second period.
Still a lot of hockey left in this one.
Marlowe wins the draw. Granato looking. In back of the goal. In the corner. The Mighty Ducks on a 3-on-2. Oh, his key hit.
He was right in the line of fire.
Breakaway. Kicked out by Askey. Great chance there. Solani skates his way through the neutral zone. Correa with it at the point. Didn't get through. That one out of reach. Short pass to Marlowe. Feeds it along to Solani. Solani fires away. Cross ice pass. Dancing in. Saved by Vernon.
Anaheim starting to dominate a bit.
Feeds it across. Slap shot. Anaheim chases it down. The Mighty Ducks with it. Kicked wide by Vernon.
Oh, great save.
Crunched by Correa.
That was absolutely brutal.
Saved by Vernon.
That was a good chance. They were just unable to convert.
Cross ice pass. Burr bringing it ahead. Marlowe gets shoved. Anaheim chases it down. Stoppage of play on a two-line pass. Sturm not having one of his better years.
His lack of production is a bit surprising.
Face off in the left circle. Marha skates his way through the neutral zone.
1 minute remaining.
Left side to Ricci. Leclerc with it at the point. Gathered in by Leclerc. Save by Vernon.
That was a close call.
3-on-2. Gathered in by Shooter. Bannister skates his way through the neutral zone. The horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. Anaheim 1, the Sharks 1. We're ready now for the start of the third period.
Tight game. This could go either way.
Face-off won by Green. On the wing. Correa along the boards. Hands it to Marlowe. Dancing in. To Treble. On the wing. Solani! Marchman gets shoved. The Mighty Ducks will be assessed a penalty, and the Mighty Ducks will be short-handed.
Oh, not a good penalty. San Jose with a chance to take the lead now.
Anaheim penalty for 39. Travis Green. 2 minutes for high sticking.
Green into the box for high sticking. Face off and neutral ice. Odd man rush. Feeds it across. Cross ice pass. Trinka at the point. Save by Vernon.
He was right there.
Craven controls at the point. Left side to Trinka. San Jose with the extra skate. Nichols races back together. To Ruchin. Guides it on to Craven. That one blocked.
That was a great defensive play.
Correa along the boards. Correa looking. Slap shot. Along the boards. Snared by Vernon. Face-off won by Green. Over to Solani. Short pass to Marlowe. Crushed by Granato.
Oh, that was a pretty good takeout.
To Huda. Slap shot. Huda waits behind his own net.
1 minute left in regulation.
He was belted by Green.
Oh, he knocked him into next week.
Anaheim 1, the Sharks 1. Marlowe rockets one. 20 seconds left. 1 Anderson starts it the other way. Two-line pass is called. One back to Suter. The horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. Anaheim won the Sharks. We're ready now for the start of the overtime period. Marlowe wins the draw. Cutting in. Huda along the board. Huda looking. Huda knocked to the ice. Marchman hurls it off the boards. Treble skates it up on the wing. Taps it ahead. Green behind the net. Finds Correa. Over to Marlowe. Cross ice pass. Treble gets hit hard. Treble drilled by Granato. Granato behind the net. The Mighty Ducks with it. Shot. San Jose chases it down. Oh, is he crushed?
I hope he still remembers his name after that hit.
Correa over the line ahead of the puck. Draw in the neutral zone. Oh, is he crushed? San Jose chases it down. Nato skates his way through the neutral zone. In the corner. Tariq. The Sharks set up shot. Holder zigzags his way in down the boards. The Sharks will be assessed a penalty, and Anaheim gets a chance on the power play.
Oh, not a good penalty. Anaheim with a chance to take the lead now.
San Jose penalty. Number 20, Gary Suter. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
He earned that one. Those cross-checks can be painful.
Penalty called by the referee. Suter will head to the box.
Anaheim really taking advantage of their power play opportunities.
Face-off won by Ruchin. Correa with it at the point. The Mighty Ducks set up shop. Scores! It's over! The overtime game is over! It's a power play goal.
Vernon finally solved by Marha.
The goal is under review.
They're checking upstairs to make sure no one was in the crease.
There's definitely someone in the area. We'll have to see how they call it.
No goal.
The goal has been disallowed.
This could give the momentum back to the Sharks.
The draw at center ice. Dumps it into the corner. In the corner. Kick wide by Askey. Oh, is he hit?
Sandstrom drilled by Murphy.
Murphy brings it in offside. Murphy, a disappointing year.
It's one of those things you can't explain.
Draw in the neutral zone. Marha along the board. In the corner. That'll go wide of the cage.
1 minute remaining.
Short pass to Marha. Right in front of the net. Vernon, the save.
Tremendous save.
Doesn't connect. Cross ice pass. San Jose fails to cash in. Pusher with it.
5 minutes, not enough to settle anything tonight, Mike.
For my partner Darren Pang, Mike Emmerich saying good night all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. The third star from the San Jose Sharks, number 14, Patrick Marleau. The second star from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 20, Steve Ruchin. And the first star of the game from the San Jose Sharks, number 29, Mike Vernon.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thanks for joining us tonight. Along with Darren Pang, Mike Emmerich. We're just about set to drop the puck.
Great to be here, Mike. Let's take a look at the starting goalies for tonight's game. In net, for Phoenix, Nikolai Habibulin. And at the other end of the ice, in goal, for Anaheim, Tom Askey.
We are all set to drop the puck in Anaheim. Face-off won by Roenick. They score! A blistering shot by Tkachuk. The Coyotes are out in front.
Askey hung out to dry on that one. Wow, what a great shot by Tkachuk. Great tape-to-tape passing. Roenick to Tverdovsky to Tkachuk, and the puck's in the back of the net.
Phoenix goal, number 7, Keith Tkachuk. Assisted by number 10, Oleg Tverdovsky. And number 97, Jeremy Roenick.
Assisted by Tverdovsky and Roenick. Breakaway chance! Blocked by Askey. Holler with it. Right in front of the net. Finds Tkachuk. The green. Roenick bringing it ahead. That'll go wide of the cage. Tkachuk hurls it off the boards. Phoenix chases it down. Big flash. Askey there to make the stop.
That was a close call.
The Mighty Ducks looking for the equalizer. In the corner. They score! Korea finds the back of the net. And that goal ties it up.
The crowd is back into this game after the goal by Korea. Not much to that one, Doc. Just one pass, a shot in the goal.
Solani picks up the assist. Ronning starts it the other way. Bannister sets it up. Ronning retrieves it. Puck brought along, Bannister. Wow, what a bone-jarring hit. He scores! Leclerc one times at home. Mighty Ducks take the lead.
Superb one-timer by Leclerc. Pass, and the puck's in the back of the net.
Draw in the neutral zone. Phoenix back to get it. Roenick zigzags his way in down the board. Big drive. Hit thrown by Tkachuk. Play stops as a penalty is called. And Anaheim gets a chance on the power play.
The Mighty Ducks, a golden opportunity to increase their lead.
Phoenix penalty. Number 7, Keith Tkachuk. 4 minutes for elbowing.
Oh, the elbows were up on that play.
Tkachuk will end up in the box for elbow.
Anaheim on a roll right now. The big men are doing all the little things that make a power play successful.
One back to Numminen. Pusher races back to get it. Pushes it up. The Mighty Ducks set up shop.
1 minute left of the first period.
Askey races back to get it. Solani along the boards. Solani skates it up on the wing. Under 20 seconds remaining in the period. Rebound! Tverdovsky, the heart around. The horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. Anaheim 2, the Coyotes 1. We're just about ready for the start of the second period.
Phoenix, not out of this one yet.
One back, Solani. Breakaway chance. Dancing in. On the wing. Solani with it at the point. Ruchin. Cross ice pass. On the wing. Along the boards. Kicked wide by Hoppy Bulin.
He was right there.
Shooting. Save by Askey. Askey with the chest save. Time winding down on this power play. Kicked out by Hoppy Bulin. Marha not having one of his better years.
His lack of production is a bit surprising.
The Mighty Ducks control the draw. The Mighty Ducks set up shop. Finds Green. In the corner. Trinka plays the board to Sandstrom. Power play opportunity squandered by Pete. Score! Leclerc with another goal. The Coyotes find themselves trailing by even more.
Just not enough time for the goaltender to get across, Doc. When you move the puck like that, you get the defense chasing you and way out of position.
Assist to Sandstrom and Trinka. Pushes it up. The Coyotes control at the point. Over to Huda. Salami leading the rush. He scores! Salami finds the range. Mighty Ducks increase their lead.
Solani, elated. There hasn't been much for him to get excited about this year. When you move the puck like that, you get the defense chasing you and way out of position.
Draw in the neutral zone. And the Mighty Ducks will have the man advantage.
The Mighty Ducks would love to capitalize on this penalty.
Phoenix penalty. Number 11, Dallas Drake. 4 minutes for elbowing.
Oh, the elbows were up on that play.
Drake into the box for elbow. Face-off won by Corkum. Pusher sets it up. Numanen looking. A long blast by Corkum. Anaheim on the power play. The Coyotes ruled offside. Numanen, a tough year.
Nothing seems to be going his way this year. He is just not on the same page as his teammates.
The draw at center ice. Sandstrom leading the rush. Bulin there to make the stop. Just wide.
1 minute left in the second period.
Marshall bringing it ahead. Feeds it across. Anaheim chases it down. Trinka bringing it ahead. In the corner. Feeds it across. That's the end of the second period. Anaheim 4, the Coyotes 1. We're just about ready for the start of the third period.
Nothing has gone well for Phoenix.
Face-off won by Corkum. Over to Ruchin. Numanen starts it the other way. Salami in the corner. Salami along the boards. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Cross-ice pass. That one out of reach. Shoots it into the corner. Shannon in the corner. Numanen whirling with it. Cross-ice pass. Kicked wide by Askey. Askey passes. Salami at the point. Kicked wide by Habibulin.
That was a laser beam of a shot.
Habibulin, a good year in wins.
He's done what it takes to chalk up victories this year.
The Mighty Ducks win the draw. To Green. That one out of reach. Marshall gets bumped. Dancing in. McIver bringing it ahead. Slap shot. Askey passes. Sandstrom bringing it ahead. Oh, his heat hit.
Sandstrom drilled by Roenick.
McIver pushed off the puck. Leclerc gets shoved. McIver not having one of his better years.
Have to get hot to reach his normal output.
Face off in the right circle. Oh, his heat hit.
That was absolutely brutal.
Doesn't connect. Tverdovsky in the corner. We get an icing here, and the face-off will be back at the other end. Tverdovsky, a disappointing year.
For some reason, goals have become hard to come by for him.
Face-off to the left of the net. Gathered in by Haller. Salami skates his way through the neutral zone.
1 minute remaining.
Phoenix behind. Kachuk skates his way through the neutral zone. Salami races back to get it. Time running down in the period. Salami pushed off the puck. Tatakit. Anaheim chases it down. The horn sounds, and that's the end of the game.
Phoenix, a brutal showing tonight. They never got anything going.
For my partner Darren Pang, this is Mike Emmerich saying so long.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. The third star from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 9, Paul Correa. The second star from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 8, Teemu Solani. And the first star of the game from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 27, Mike Leclerc.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Greetings and welcome to Anaheim. Along with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich. Almost time for tonight's face-off.
Great to be here, Mike. Let's take a look at the starting goalies for tonight's game. Starting for St. Louis, Grant Fuhr. And in the other net, in goal for Anaheim, Tom Askey.
We're ready for tonight's game in Anaheim. Green wins the draw. Correa at the point. Saved by Fuhr.
That was a good chance. They were just unable to convert.
On the wing. Phoenix along the boards. Crushed by Pronger.
Green drilled by Pronger.
to make the stop.
Oh, great save.
To Eastwood. Got a blocker on it. Long to Solani. Sends it off the boards to Turgeon. You're there to make the stop.
He was right there.
On the wing. That was a two-line play. Not a good season for St. Louis.
Unless something miraculous happens, this will go down as a disappointing year for the Blues.
Courtnall faces off in his own zone. Campbell bringing it ahead. Save by Askey. Marha leading the rush. Behind the net. Rink wide to Leclerc. That one out of reach. In the corner. Ruchin gets shoved. Doesn't connect. Askey retrieves it. Marha starts it the other way.
Real quiet crowd here today.
Courtnall gets bumped. One man back. Denied by Askey. Sends it to Marha. The Mighty Ducks control at the point. Over to Leclerc.
1 minute left in the period.
Bannister with it at the point. Blocked by Pure.
That was a good chance. They were just unable to convert.
Rayom faces off in his own zone. Eastwood retrieves it. Eastwood hearts it the other way. Under 20 seconds remaining in the period. Askey with the chest save.
Tremendous save.
Holler gets hit hard.
Holler absolutely hammered out there.
That's the end of the first period. Anaheim 0, the Blues 0. We're just about ready for the start of the second period.
Still a lot of hockey left in this one.
Rayom wins the draw. Pure skates it up on the wing. Huda off the puck. Turgeon waits behind his own net. He can't get it. Rayom in the corner. Huda skates it up on the wing. Huda in the corner. To Green. Rink wide to Pronger. Eastwood fights off the check. On the wing. The Mighty Ducks set up shop. Long to Rayom. In the corner. Right side to Korea. Korea gets shoved. Big shot. Gathered in by Turgeon. Solani zigzags his way in down the board. Face off in the left circle. Over to Dimitrov. Caught by Pure. Campbell aces back to get it. Put into the bench by Ruchin.
Dimitrov absolutely hammered out there.
Pure comes out to play the puck. Campbell whistled for being offside. Rayom skates it up on the wing. Kicked out by Askey. Solani starts it the other way. Solani skates his way through the neutral zone.
1 minute left in the period.
Two-line pass is called. Rink wide to Leclerc. In the corner. Courtnall passes. 20 seconds left in the period. Askey there to make the stop.
Ooh, chances like that keep the statisticians busy downstairs.
Quick shot. The horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. Anaheim 0, the Blues 0. We are set for the start of the third period.
Tight game. This could go either way.
Face-off won by Green. Blocked by Pure.
That one looked like it was shot out of a cannon.
Left side to Eastwood. Green retrieves it. Eastwood bringing it ahead. Holler plays the boards to Korea. Gathered in by McAlpine. Over to Turgeon. Rayom leading the rush. Along the boards. Solani! Crushed by McAlpine. Finds Turgeon. St. Louis chases it down. Solani pushed off the puck. He can't get it. Green races back to get it. Over to Holler. Solani with the slap shot. In back of the goal. Score! Korea puts it in on the rebound. The Blues now find themselves trailing.
That rebound came right to him, and he just buried it. Not much to that one, Doc. Just one pass, a shot in the goal.
Face off at center ice. Won by the Blues. In the corner. Rush by Dimitra.
Ouch!
Marha not getting up.
Sometimes something goes numb for a little while, and then it comes around. Initially, it looked just like another hockey player falling in a hockey game, but this one doesn't look good.
Marha still trying to shake off the effects of that collision. Draw in the neutral zone. Ruchin bringing it ahead. In the corner. Left side to Leclerc. Finds Ruchin. St. Louis chases it down. Here they come on a 2-1. He scores! The Blues get a rebound out in front for a goal. And it's a tie hockey game.
That rebound came right to him, and he just buried it. That one was just a great individual effort.
Face off at center ice. Korea gets shoved. Rayon with it at the point. Hammered into the boards.
Solani, physical in this game right from the start.
1 minute remaining.
In behind the goal. Kicked wide by Fjord.
That was a good chance. They were just unable to convert.
It's a breakaway. Save by Askey.
That was a good opportunity.
Solani looking. Overtime is next. Anaheim won, the Blues won. A poor overtime record for St. Louis. We are set for the start of the overtime period. Korea looking. Off the wall to Turgeon. 3-on-2. Blocked by Askey. Off to Solani. Solani along the boards. Big drive. Collar looking. Rayon. They're all tied up. Wide by Askey. Leads it along to Solani. Solani with it at the point. The Blues, they score! It's over!
Pronger to Turgeon. He slides it over to Rayon, and he does the rest.
St. Louis goal, number 25, Pascal Rayon, assisted by number 77, Pierre Turgeon, and number 44, Chris Pronger.
Assist to Turgeon and Pronger.
Terrific effort.
Hello, everyone. Along with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich. Welcome to Los Angeles.
Electric atmosphere here tonight, Mike. Let's meet tonight's starting goaltenders. In net, for Anaheim, Tom Askey. And in the opposite net, for Los Angeles, Stéphane Fiset.
We are all set to drop the puck in Los Angeles. Face-off won by Green. He scores! Salami finds the range. Mighty Ducks take the lead.
He got all of it. That one beat the goaltender cleanly. Green got it to Solani, and he buries it.
Anaheim goal, number 8, Teemu Solani. The assist to number 39, Travis Green.
Green picks up the assist. Short pass to Johnson. Feeds it along to Stumple. Cross-ice pass. Puck brought along by Solani. The save. Mulder skates his way through the neutral zone. Short pass to Solani. Unloads a bullet. Didn't get through. Rink wide to Stumple. Stumple, a drive. Left side to Holler. Solani with it. A long blast by Solani. Anaheim 1, the Kings 0. Holler waits behind his own net. Doesn't connect. Blake looking. Finds Stumple. Over to Holler. Solani skates his way through the neutral zone. Correa races back to get it. That one out of reach. Put it in by Johnson. Los Angeles back to get it. To Mulder. The Kings set up shop. Stumble scores! Stumble finds the back of the net. And it's a tie hockey game.
Well, that goal really got the crowd back into the game. Great puck movement by Los Angeles. They really put on a clinic on that one.
Assist credited to Mulder and Bizet chases it behind the net. He can't get it. Dancing in on the wing. Murray skates it up on the wing.
1 minute left in the period.
Los Angeles 1, Mighty Ducks 1. Short pass to Siplikov. Murray skates his way through the neutral zone. Under 20 seconds remaining in the period. Perreault at the point. Saved by Askey.
Perreault misfired on that puck right in front.
That's the end of the first period. Los Angeles 1, the Mighty Ducks 1. We're ready now for the start of the second period.
Still a lot of hockey left in this one.
Draw one by Anaheim. Correa in the corner. Feeds it across. You can't get it. Stood up by Salami. Kicked out by Bizet.
It was a good chance. They were just unable to convert.
Score! With another goal. The Mighty Ducks now find themselves trailing.
That was a great shot. He was just able to squeak it into the corner. He found himself in great position after the pass, and he did the rest himself.
Face off at center ice. Ruchin bringing it ahead. Siklikov along the board. Marha leading the rush. Behind the net. To Ruchin. Rink wide to Perreault. Bannister skates it up on the wing. Right side to Ruchin. Just out of reach. Bannister over the wall.
Feisty game with both teams doing a lot of checking.
Marha skates it up on the wing. That one out of reach. On the wing. Rink wide to Siklikov. Los Angeles would love to have an insurance deal. Leads it along to Ruchin. Marha leading the rush. Over to Siklikov. That one out of reach. Odd man rush. Marha starts it the other way. 3-on-2. In the corner. Gathered in by Ruchin. Bird along the board. The Mighty Ducks are offside. Ruchin, a tough year.
Oh, Lady Luck hasn't been on his side. He's not getting any easy points, and that has kept his scoring down.
Draw in the neutral zone. Los Angeles chases it down. Gathered in by Holler.
1 minute left in the period.
In back of the goal. Los Angeles chases it down. Gathered in by Johnson. In the corner. Icing whistled against the Kings. Stumple faces off in his own zone. Los Angeles back to get it. The Mighty Ducks looking for the equalizer. Blake waits behind his own net. That's the end of the second period. Los Angeles 2, Mighty Ducks 1. We're moments away from the start of the third period.
Los Angeles clinging to the lead as we head for home.
The Mighty Ducks win the draw. Big save.
Oh boy, he really got a hold of that one.
Crunched by Stumple.
Absolutely hammered out there.
Stumple got it in, but an offside call. Rink wide, Stumple. Right in front of the net. Cross-ice pass. Puck brought along by Salami. The save. The save. Cut off by Johnson. To Johnson. Cutting in. Loads it up and fires. Correa controls at the point. Just out of reach. On the wing. Holler with it. Over to Green. The Mighty Ducks control at the point. Bird starts it the other way. Ruchin fights off the check. Siplikov gates it up on the wing. Drives one towards the net. Ruchin along the board. Ruchin zigzags his way in down the board. Blocked by Bizet.
That was a close call.
Marha and the Mighty Ducks are offside. Marha, a tough year.
He's struggling to reach his usual power play production.
Face off at center ice. Los Angeles chases it down. Save by Askey.
Oh, almost.
Salami controls at the point. Green in the corner.
1 minute remaining.
Over to Moger. Stumple with it at the point. Gathered in by Salami. Correa skates his way through the neutral zone. To Stumple. The Mighty Ducks looking for the equalizer. Puck brought along by Stumple. Takes a shot. The horn sounds, and that's the end of the game.
Not much difference between these two teams tonight.
For my partner Darren Pang, Mike Emmerich saying good night all.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. The third star from the Los Angeles Kings, number 45, Sandy Moger. The second star from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 8, Emu Solani. And the first star of the game from the Los Angeles Kings, number 15, Joseph Stumple.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello, everyone. Along with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich. Welcome to San Jose.
Electric atmosphere here tonight, Mike. Let's meet tonight's starting goaltenders. Between the pipes, for Anaheim, Tom Askey. And in the other net, For San Jose, Mike Vernon.
We're live in San Jose. The Mighty Ducks control the draw. Vernon, the save. Tomorrow unloads a bullet. Left side to Holler. Finds Granato. Anaheim chases it down. Huda fires away. Right in front of the net. Marlowe passes. Anaheim with it. Cut off. Korea. That one out of reach. Granato gets bumped. Didn't get through. Advances the puck to Korea. Korea. A drive. That one out of reach. The Mighty Ducks set up. Score! 3-1 times at home. Sharks now find themselves trailing.
There's not much a goaltender can do against that. Holler got it to Green, and he buries it.
Draw in the neutral zone. Draw won by the Mighty Ducks. Offside, San Jose. The Mighty Ducks control the draw. Blocked by Askey.
Oh, almost.
Puck brought along by Marha. Vernon, the save.
That was a close call.
Anaheim back to get it. Dancing in. Askey, the save.
Mateau misfired on that puck right in front.
Ruchin leading the rush. Vernon, the save. Mateau with it. That one out of reach.
1 minute remaining.
Puck brought along by Leclerc. Denied by Askey. Cross-ice pass. Angles it off the board. Anaheim would love to have an insurance goal. Suter sets it up. On to Ricci. They're looking. Here we go. 5-minute majors, they earned them. The number of players on the ice will remain the same here.
San Jose penalty, number 20, Gary Suter, 5 minutes for fighting. Anaheim penalty, number 10, Josef Marha, 5 minutes for fighting.
These two guys had had just enough of each other and decided it was time to drop the gloves.
5 minutes in the penalty box should cool these guys off. Face off in neutral ice. Anaheim 1, the Sharks 0. We're moments away from the start of the second period.
San Jose not out of this one yet.
The Mighty Ducks win the draw. Kahuda. Right wide to Solani. Shot. Rush. Green.
Renato. The fella on the wrong end of that body check.
Doesn't connect. Renato leading the rush. Askey comes out to play the puck. Renato starts it the other way. Askey there to make the stop. To Solani. Solani skates his way through the neutral zone. Marchman, the corner. Correa, it's a little shove. On the wing. Odd man rush. Ski. The save. Cross ice back. San Jose back to get it. Takes a shot. Rink wide to Green. Correa starts it the other way. Right side to Solani. Face off to the right of the net. He can't get it. He was belted by Ricci.
Ricci, physical in this game right off the hop.
Crunch by Holder.
Boy, was he punished.
Leclerc zigzags his way in down the boards. Leclerc along the boards. He can't get it. Finds Leclerc. Played by Vernon. Nateau leading the rush.
1 minute remaining.
In the corner. Sends it off the boards to Sandstrom. Big flag. Advances the puck to Ricci. Under 20 seconds remaining in the period. In the corner. Feeds it across. Anaheim won, the Sharks 0. We're ready now for the start of the third period.
This should be an exciting finish, Mike.
Marlowe wins the draw. Renato retrieves it. To Nolan. Puck brought along by Haller. Off. Correa. Nolan takes a little shove. Correa! The post with the shot! Nolan at the point. Odd man rush. Rister. Right side to Marchment. In the corner. Walks in front. Vernon got a piece of that one.
Man, he gets a lot on his shot.
Quick shot. That one out of reach. Off to Ricci. On the wing. Hands it to Marha. Marha in the corner. Leclerc scores! Leclerc one times at home. Sharks find themselves trailing by even more.
Outstanding one-timer. Great tape-to-tape passing. Pusher to Marha, to Leclerc, and the puck's in the back of the net.
Anaheim goal, number 27, Mike Leclerc. Assisted by number 10, Josef Marha. And number 4, Jamie Pusher.
The draw at center ice. Vernon comes out to play the puck. San Jose with it. Askey, the save.
That's a good scoring opportunity. It goes down as a quality chance.
Green behind the net. Didn't get through. Granato skates his way through the neutral zone. Askey there to make the stop. Holler retrieves it. Solani skates it up on the wing. Vernon there to make the stop. Vernon, a key player on this team.
Mike Vernon is a proven winner, and he brings a lot of stability in goal. The one great asset he has is he won't beat himself. The goals that beat him are going to be good ones.
Face off in the right circle. Face off won by Ruchin.
1 minute remaining.
Didn't get through. San Jose behind. Askey, the save. He was belted by Ricci.
Oh, he knocked him into next week.
Lost ice pass. On the wing. Ricci picked his pocket. The final horn sounds, and this one goes into the books as a victory for the Mighty Ducks. For my partner Darren Pang, this is Mike Emmerich saying so long.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. The third star from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 39, Travis Green. The second star from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 27, Mike Leclerc. And the first star of the game from the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, number 67, Tom Askey.